Hello, my sexy and beautiful people of the internet. My name is Diego, also known as the Chilean Retro Gamer, and welcome to this new update video for the middle of January 2019. Actually, one of the main reasons for me to do an update video now and not later into the month, which probably should be the right thing to do, is to basically make reference to some of the points that I made in the last video of the year, the last update of 2018, in which I mentioned a few potential changes, a few potential, no, more than changes, additions to the YouTube channels I run currently. But also I have to, of course, pat myself on the back to, of course, make a little reference to this 11-year anniversary, which we are celebrating today, actually, January the 19th. So in 2008, I started this journey of recording the games like that I loved, like I used to do it with VHS tapes back in the day, obviously without the commentary because I wasn't able to. But then later I started to, develop some curiosity to do commentary over the game in order to make it a little bit different from just any regular playthrough without any voice over it. And of course, in order to practice my English more back in the day when I was really like in trouble in my degree of English linguistics and literature, so I needed to practice so badly. And well, I did practice until this day, pretty much, even though I already finished that degree and another one after that, which is completely unrelated. So, yeah, so many things have been happening in these 11 years. It's not really that great of a number compared to the 10 years, to the actual full decade of career, basically, because basically last year I made a special like set of streams in order to celebrate the 10 years. But this year, instead, I'm not doing anything special. Well, one of the main reasons why I'm not doing anything special is because, with this computer issue that I got in November, I basically, once I fixed the computer, I immediately focused on planning the rest of 2018 and started and continue with the planning of 2019, which is what I've been executing in the last few weeks, doing recordings for pretty much all of the channels, literally all of the channels that I own. And basically, I haven't had any time to plan anything else aside from the regular projects, which are a lot as they are. So yeah, I haven't really, I didn't even think of doing like an anniversary stream or special video. Well, this could count as a special video for the 11 years of career. Nothing new to add compared to what I said last year. Like, I mean, it's just a number. For me, numbers don't really mean that much anymore, except for the 10 years. Again, a decade is more symbolic than anything else. But yeah, today we got 11 years, actually one more year into this YouTube thing. I don't know how many more I am going to complete, to be honest. I will assume around 20 or something, because I still have like lots of energy. I'm full of energy, full of projects, as probably you know. I mean, I'm oversaturating some of you with that many projects and that many channels and so many things in mind and so many types of games. And there are lots of games, especially from my modern game collection, that I haven't even opened up. So yeah, there is a lot coming up your way, and I still feel like really energetic and full of basically ideas and really excited to do all of this in whatever period of time. I would say 10 years would be a good number to wrap it up and pretty much say mission accomplished. I did everything I wanted. Especially these last couple of years have been more of an adjustment type of period of time. But now I feel like with all these projects in mind and all the channels being fully active and perfectly divided into different types of content, I feel really, really, really excited to continue doing this thing, make adjustments and improve things on the way. So I feel like I am getting better and better at providing quality shows in terms of, you know, uh, the commentary, the video quality, and all that thing, all those things. Um, so I'm not even close to being unmotivated. You might say, yeah, your views decreased. You don't really get so many subscribers, which is true. All the views that I get, and because of that, all the revenue that I end up getting is from videos that I uploaded 10 years ago with no commentary. So my videos with commentary aren't popular, aren't watched that much. None of them is popular except for one, but I mostly receive a lot of criticism because of, you know, people are being exposed to my commentary for the first time and they just don't like it very much. My commentary is for, or for my videos are mostly, if not only, for the subscribers that have been there all this time. I'm not really, it sounds kind of contradictory, but I'm not really that interested in gathering new viewership or new subscribers, basically attract new people. That's why, for example, I don't ask for likes, I don't ask for subscriptions anymore. I mean, I never ask for likes anyway, or thumbs up, or any of those things, because I never cared, to be honest. I mean, at first, yes, I did care. In 2008, 2009, maybe I did care about numbers. But dude, it's been 10 years since that. I mean, of course, you grow up to an extent, of course. In my case, to a very specific extent. But in general, I would say that numbers really don't mean anything to me anymore. I still have a very decent viewership, considering that I'm a small YouTuber. So that's why I don't understand when people say, hey, why don't you do this and do that, and you deserve more people to watch you, dude. Yes, I know YouTube is a lot about the attention that a YouTuber wants to get, but at the same time, I am being super selfish in this one, but I am doing this mostly for myself, more than for the viewers. Of course, in the process, I know I entertain a lot of you, and that's why you watch my videos and come back to my channels and subscribe to the other channels and start exploring my other channels as well as this one. It's because you like my content, which is something that actually is like not my primary intention, but it's awesome that it happens that way. So basically, I put all the effort and all my passion on this, basically for my own enjoyment as a priority. And then, of course, the viewers do get the enjoyment out of that because of the same thing. I'm pretty sure you guys enjoy my videos because you watch me or you hear me enjoy what I do, and not because I do strategic marketing measures to attract viewership and edit the videos in the same way that every YouTuber does, or you know, do the exact same things every YouTuber does. I don't do any of that because it's not my style. I'm not interested in attracting viewership just by doing the standard shit that everybody does, because I'm not a standard guy in that regard, at least. That's what I'm trying to get at. So that's one of the things, or many of the things, actually, I've mentioned many points that I learned throughout the course of these 11 years, and I think things will continue to improve. I mean, I mean, it's like false humility, let's say, that I am improving every year, and I'm getting better every year, and I'm doing better shows, better organized shows every year, better live streams every year, even though I don't do that many anymore, but I should, actually. It's one of the things that I do want to accomplish for myself as well, do lots of live streams and become a regular live streamer as well as I am a YouTuber. But, dude, I am proud of myself in that regard. It's one of the things, I am the type of person that starts a lot of new things, but barely continues them. But I've been doing this for 11 years non-stop, and I really should feel proud of myself. And I think I've been doing nothing but improving, even if the views might say otherwise. But I think it's a problem of YouTube in general with this famous algorithm, and also the amount of YouTubers that do retro games like I do today in comparison to 10 years ago. I mean, I have no idea how many of them like were back in the day, but today it's like saturated. The market, let's say, is saturated with retro gamers on YouTube and Twitch. Like many of them are super new to the whole system, and they do a lot better than I do, and it's good for them. But I'm not jealous, because I'm not a person that feels jealousy. I am, again, like very away from the standards in terms of what I feel. I don't know why. I mean, it probably could be a topic for another video, why I don't feel jealousy or the necessity to attract people in order to, become popular. Because again, for me, popularity is a thing that you get by accident, in my humble opinion. And no matter how hard you try, sometimes the system goes against you and there's nothing you can do. So it doesn't matter how much of an effort I make, or I could have made over the years, which I did try. Things don't change and won't change. So I just do the things that I feel more comfortable with, instead of trying to go with the standards which do not really represent me, or I cannot relate to them in any way. So yeah, I was speaking 11 years about my 11-year anniversary, or all my experiences in this 11 years time. So of course, happy 11 years for myself, and many more to come, hopefully. So yeah, that's going to be it in terms of this topic. So no special event this time around, because again, I've been planning a lot for these regular videos on this year, especially after the computer issue that I got in October, November. So I've been focusing on that and nothing else. I mean, that would be way too much if I do something aside to celebrate something that, as a number, is kind of ugly. 11 is kind of ugly in comparison to 10, in my opinion. So maybe next year, I don't know if I'll be doing something special, who knows. But yeah, that's going to be it in terms of this topic. So 2019 so far, 19 days, almost 3 weeks of January have passed by. And for those who don't know, I've been doing lots of stuff. I've been uploading lots of videos in all of the channels. Actually, I have some statistics for you, especially for those who still do not go to the other channels and check them out, and still underestimate this whole idea of having so many channels, and I still believe this one is the source of all entertainment. But let's be honest, this channel alone is around 20% of all the material I upload, if not less than that. So far we have this general information. All the 9 channels are fully active. The 4 primary channels, the 4 secondary channels, plus Naked Gaming, that I upload videos on every weekend. All those 9 channels are fully working, active, and I am uploading around 15 to 20 videos every week. I would say near 20, because I'm uploading pretty much 4 videos a day, Monday through Thursday. 4 on Monday, 4 on Tuesday, 4 on Wednesday, 4 on Thursday. That would make it 16, right? Then we have the Capcom versus Konami, and yeah, it's around 15 and 20. There are some times that I upload even 3 videos of a project a week, but I usually upload, like, the average is around 2 videos in every channel every week. So that would make it a total of at least 18 videos, plus Capcom versus Konami on Friday, so that basically would be 19. So that's why it's kind of relative. 15 minimum, 20 maximum. That's what I've been doing in these last 3 weeks. I have played over 20 different games in these 19 days of January. Of course, many of them with a single video for an old game, of course with commentary. But some others actually have been taking more than just a single video, a full playthrough. Out of these 20 games, I have finished 7. Some of them actually have been playthroughs that I started last year, like for example, the Mario World hack that I started in Chilean Retro Gamer the 3rd, and I finished, I think, last week. And there are 5 more games to be completed before the end of the month. That would make it a total of 12. So 12 games finished in January, and over 20 of them at least showcased. So it is some interesting information for a single month. It's not even a full month, it's just a little bit over half of the month. So this has the potential to become a lot better and bigger in the months to come. So I guess it's interesting for you to know, especially those who are not convinced about the how good the other channels are, I would say again, this channel is around 20% of what I offer, and quality-wise, I would say that the other ones, especially the Roulette of Sadness series, are a lot more fun to watch than these ones. And even though I have been getting more viewers in there, I still feel like some people still reluctant to go and see the other ones, which talks about a little bit of underestimation. So guys, check those channels out. You will not regret. You will see material as good as the one on this channel, and probably, most likely, better. So we got some schedule changes in terms of the uploads. As you know, Monday through Friday, I upload 4 videos a day, 2 of them on secondary channels, 2 of them on primary channels. But I uploaded all of those videos in the afternoon/evening, like every 2 hours. I'm gonna take a look here. Look at this, Mondays through Thursdays. Back then, or at least until 2 weeks ago, I was uploading the videos for secondary channels, the first one at 1 p.m. Eastern, then at 3 p.m. Eastern, then 2 videos on the main channels, one of them at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then the last one at 7 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. my local time here in Chile, at least for as long as summertime is going. Then we will have the same time as the Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, basically I've been uploading a video every 2 hours, which could be a little bit overwhelming for some of you, but I don't think it's too much anyway. However, I still made a change. As you can see, I moved the 2 secondary channel videos that I will be uploading on a certain day to the middle of the night. So instead of 1 p.m., I will be uploading the first secondary channel video. It's either Chilean Nintendo Gamer or No Nintendo Allowed at 1 a.m. Eastern, and the second secondary channel, which is either Random Channel 1 or 2, instead of 3 p.m., it will be at 4 a.m. So every 3 hours in the middle of the night. Then for the 2 main channel videos on that very same day, I will be uploading the first one at 4 p.m. Eastern, 12 hours after the previous video, let's say, of the secondary channel, and the last and basically the primary channel, it could be Chilean Retro Gamer 1 or 2, would be at 7 p.m. Eastern, 3 hours later. I'm still going to be uploading technically 4 videos a day, but at different times, separated from one another. The first 2 at the middle of the night with basically 3-hour intervals, and the other 2 for the main channels, also with 3-hour intervals, but in the middle of the afternoon with some time separation, so you guys do not see like spam on my part on your subscription box. As in for the channels that you are supposed to expect material on, depending on the days, as you know, Mondays and Wednesdays we have Chilean Nintendo Gamer, Random Channel 1 as the videos that will go in the middle of the night, and then Chilean Retro Gamer 3 or the third, and Chilean Retro Gamer 1, the main channel, that the one you are watching right now. Basically, you are supposed to be expecting videos from these channels on Mondays and Wednesdays. Again, the first 2 in the middle of the night, CR3 and CR1 in the afternoon/evening. In the case of Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have No Nintendo Allowed in the first block, 1 a.m., Random Channel 2 at 4 a.m., then we have Chilean Retro Gamer 4, and then Chilean Retro Gamer 2, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. respectively. So again, the first 2 videos in the middle of the night will go for the secondary channels, Chilean Nintendo Gamer, Random Channel 1, No Nintendo Allowed, Random Channel 2, and then the main channel videos block in the afternoon/evening, Mondays and Wednesdays, CR3, CR1. In the case of Tuesdays and Thursdays, CR4, CR2. So that's basically everything that is related to regular pre-recorded projects, Mondays through Thursdays. And in theory, if I use all of the channels, 2 videos a week, it should give us around 16 videos just from this every week. Now, as in for the rest of the days of the week, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays will be about stream footage, which I don't have any of, well, except Capcom vs. Konami for the main channel. But it's also divided by channels, as you can see. And of course Naked Gaming on the weekends. So on Fridays, you're supposed to expect stream footage for Chilean Retro Gamer 2 and the primary channel Chilean Retro Gamer 1, or just simply Chilean Retro Gamer, with 3-hour intervals, just like the previous days. 4 p.m. Eastern the first video, 7 p.m. Eastern the second video. Well, this time around, for example, today, I am uploading the this update video instead of the stream footage of Capcom vs Konami on the main channel, as a replacement. So you have enough time to watch it before the next video on this channel. For example, I'm gonna be giving you 3 full days for that. Friday, Saturday, Sunday until Monday night. Monday night. I'm right. So you are supposed to expect stream footage on CR2 and CR1 on Fridays, as in for Saturdays and Sundays. For example, here on the 11 a.m. Eastern block, you're supposed to expect footage of the Random Channel 1 on Saturday and Random Channel 2 on Sunday, if there is any, I insist, using the pre-shows and stuff from Twitch or live stream that I do on YouTube eventually. Actually, I will get to that in a little bit. More stream footage from other channels, CR3 on Saturday, CR4 on Sunday. Basically, you should be expecting also 2 stream footage videos on different channels, just like on Fridays. Random Channel 1 and CR3 on Saturday, Random Channel 2 and CR4 on Sunday, which are basically the remaining channels different from the ones on Fridays, basically. Who's talking to me here? Okay, my best friend. But yeah, in here we have a separation of, I think, 4 hours. 11 a.m. the first block, 3 p.m. the second block, the afternoon block, for more stream footage, and at night 7 p.m. Eastern, about 9 p.m. my time, that's why I call it night as such, it will be Naked Gaming, the classic by now of every weekend. 1 video on Saturday, 1 video on Sunday. So in that sense, I mean, at least Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, there is no changes at all. But as in for the regular channels, I made a little bit of a change, especially with the videos of the secondary channels, moving them back to the middle of the night, so it will not look very saturating on your end, on your subscription box. Instead of, you know, posting videos every 2 hours at daytime, I'd rather make a little change and make it more a little bit easier on you guys. So now let's move on to reaction videos. Yeah, I know reaction videos is kind of a standard YouTube thing that might sound like a contradiction. I'm kind of against, but I'm at the same time supporting or planning on doing. The thing is, guys, as you know, I started like a thing on one of the channels a few years ago called Confronting My Own Past, or My Old Self, sorry, which is basically me watching videos of myself back in the day and reacting to them, of course. I did like 2 or 3 videos a couple of years ago, and apparently people liked it. I'm talking about that kind of reaction video, not a reaction video to a meme or to a trendy shit, a trendy thing. Maybe I could do that, but I think the priority will be to react to gaming stuff, maybe TV shows like cartoons or movies, because I'm not much of a cartoon or movie guy anymore. Well, I used to watch cartoons when I was a kid, obviously, but I don't watch like many anime or movies at all. I mean, let alone series. I don't even watch series at all. So maybe I can do reactions on that. The problem is, of course, the copyrights, because if I'm going to be doing reaction videos on copyrighted material, I cannot do it on YouTube. So I have to think of doing it somewhere else. And maybe that place would be Facebook. I don't know. I still have to think about that. Maybe there are some reaction videos that I can do on YouTube from, I don't know, old... I was actually doing reactions on old video game TV shows from the 90s that are available on YouTube and apparently are public domain, or at least they're not copyrighted, or at least they shouldn't be in danger of being flagged or anything. And if I do a transformational work, commentating over it and everything. So I can try that actually, and I provide or attempt to provide something a little bit different from usual. So I can do a little bit of that, TV shows, anime or whatever, but most likely it will not be on YouTube. And obviously you will know when that happens. I still have to plan what to do reactions on, where I am going to be uploading those videos, etc. As for live streaming, as you know, I love live streaming, but I still haven't decided when to start live streaming officially this year. Last live stream I did, sorry, that's what I was trying to say, was in October of last year. So it's been a good 3 months since I haven't done any streaming, and I feel a little bit empty, so I really need to get it out again and start doing live streaming in general. But not only from Twitch. Of course, that material will be eventually on one of the channels, especially on the weekends and everything. And let's see, I also plan on doing live streaming on YouTube. However, as you know, I have 9 channels. But the live streaming on YouTube will be, for now, only on the main channels. Chilean Retro Gamer 1 through 4. Only there you should be expecting live streaming for me on YouTube. Even though I can live stream on the secondary channels, but let's be honest, nobody would ever watch those. I think it's unnecessary. So I'd rather use only the primary channels, the ones that have the most subscribers and the most views, to do different live streams. About what? That's the question. But as you know, I'm doing certain series and certain shows on different channels. You saw some of that in the last update video that I did in 2018, giving you more or less the idea of what shows you are supposed to expect on every channel. So sometimes I will be working on a specific project on the pre-recorded videos, so you should be expecting something different from that pre-recorded show on a live stream. For example, if I'm doing the Retro Quest on the pre-recorded show, maybe you should be expecting the Backlog series on the live stream. Or in the case of Chilean Retro Gamer III, if you are watching me do Hack Me Hard pre-recorded, you should expect me to do the Retro Replay series on live streams. The idea is to provide the variety in terms of the shows that are being aired from what it is pre-recorded from what it is live. Or it could be any of the secondary channels, the old shows that I revived, or maybe it could be a stream from the old laptop. It could be any of those things, or just maybe something random, whatever. I mean, but it could be anything, but the idea is to provide something, in the theory at least, different from the pre-recorded shows that I'm currently doing in whatever channel I decide to do a live stream. So that's another of the news. Of course, I plan on returning to Twitch, doing All Laptop Twitching, which is the series, of course, in which I do the streaming from the old laptop. Now that I got it fixed, again, I can use it again. I can do random playthroughs or random streams. I can eventually get back to Chilean Nintendo Gamer and the Roulette of Sadness Twitch edition, which I started last year. I did like 2 or 3 games and then I stopped it, basically because I started to have these computer issues by that time. So these are the news. Quite a few things to tell you about. First of all, my 11-year anniversary, which is basically a shitty speech about how much I have developed over the years and blah blah blah. Well, the statistics of the 2019 year so far, with plenty of videos, with plenty of games, and many more to come. Obviously, in February, I'm already working on the videos of February, so stay tuned. Schedule changes, mostly the changes of the secondary channels to the middle of the night blocks. Reaction videos, which is a possibility still. I still need to decide where and what to react on. And the live streaming, which basically the main use for the live streaming is not just my wish, my desire of getting back to live streaming, but also that I do plan on doing live streaming on YouTube. But when that happens, it will be on the main channels. Maybe out of the 4 main channels, I will be live streaming at 2 channels at a time during a certain period of time. And then, for example, like 2 months. And then after those 2 months, I will be using the other 2 channels for streaming and then go back to the previous 2 for the following 2 months, and so on, so forth. I think that would be actually a good a good way to keep these channels active, but at the same time not spamming. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting for these 11 years. And thank you, of course, for watching and listening to this video and paying attention to the things I have to say. Again, don't look down on the other channels. Again, this channel gives you around 20% of the material, if not less than that, in terms of like, I would say near 15% of all the material. So I kindly invite you not to subscribe to the other channels. I mean, if you can do that, awesome. That's why I'm trying not to spam videos every day, so you don't really feel like you are subscribed to so many channels of mine. But you can also follow me on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, etc., because I also post all of the videos there, once they get uploaded, so you don't miss anything in case you don't want to subscribe. But again, even if you do decide to subscribe, trust me, you will not get spam in your subscription box, assuming you are also subscribed to other people. So don't worry about that. And yeah, stay tuned for more, because February is coming up strong, just like January did. So thank you for watching. See you next time.